Hi, it's me again. The subject of this short video is the exciting subject of bribery, corruption, fraud and corporate gifts in hospitality. In true Talk Talk style, we're going to do it a bit snappier and a bit more fun than just you'd normally see. So we're going to give you 3 scenarios where people are put in a position and you get to choose the different outcomes, and then we'll take some learnings from that. The policies are available on the wire. We're going to make it easier for you to use them and comply with them by making things online, as we're increasingly doing. And I think it's important just to give you this message that this is here to protect you. It's not something that we're trying to impose on the organisation, but there are laws and there are policies around these things, and it's really important for you to be protected, and that's what it's about. Thanks very much. I hope you enjoy this. Here's Anita. It's Christmas, and Anita has just received a gift from a current supplier.
What have you got?
It's a hamper from Facilities UK to wish me a happy Christmas.
Oh, that's nice of you. Don't forget to declare it on the wire. The forms and HR policies in the company section.
Okay. Good afternoon. Talk Talk, Anita speaking.
Oh, that's a nice hamper. I hope I get one. I haven't used that new form yet.
Oh, it's easy, don't worry. You'll get one. We always get nice presents.
That's the correct answer. It's okay to accept things, but you have to declare it. And we've set a figure of £250 or more you should declare. So little things like a piece of marketing material or a pen or something like that, you don't need to worry about. But something like a hamper or an iPad or some corporate hospitality, a big sporting event or something, you should declare it. There's nothing wrong with accepting it, just declare it.
Check me out. I got one too. Ooh. Right, did you fill out that form? Where is it again?
I completely forgot. Is it really important? Do we have to?
Yes, it is really important. It's a HMRC and policy thing. It basically protects you if anything happens to our relationship with Facilities UK. Not that it ever will, but better to be safe than sorry. Come on, it only takes 2 minutes.
All right, come on then, we'll do it together.
That wasn't the right answer, I'm afraid. Anita should have declared this. Whilst it's not over the £250 limit where you need to get approval, something like a hamper is a fairly substantial gift. You should declare it. Here's Craig and Daniel. They're both in the sales department and they're both at the same level. They're about to discuss a very generous 2-day trip that's been offered with a potential supplier.
Hey, how's it going? A few months now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gone quick, hasn't it?
Yeah.
This place doesn't stop.
Well, I've been here for a few years now. Sarah, your boss, she's really good too. Very supportive.
I agree, she's really easy to work with. Hey, I got an email from Mobile Tech earlier. There's a 2-day convention in New York. All expenses paid.
I think I heard about that. Some sales thing, isn't it?
Maybe, I don't know. But I think it'll be good to be there. Be seen, find out what else is going on in the market, So, for that reason, I've signed up.
I have a word, please?
Yeah, why not?
Come on, guys, that wasn't the right answer. Nice though it would be to have a nice jolly over to New York on somebody else's ticket, that's not what it's about. So this was well above £250, and the judgment here really not only would be, you know, should you talk to your manager about that and get it approved. In this particular scenario, you just don't want to go there. They're not a current supplier. This was clearly a lure to try and get business from us, and we would be putting ourselves in a very difficult position by accepting it.
Listen, I'd keep that to yourself if I was you.
I reckon. I will.
Hi, Craig. Can I have a word, please?
Yeah, why not? Everything okay?
No, not really. I've just been contacted by someone at Mobile Tech telling me that TalkTalk is being represented by you. We haven't discussed this.
I'm sorry, I was going to tell you. I think it'll be good for us as a company.
Look, let's have a chat about this later. You might not be aware, but we're actually already in negotiations with Mobile Tech anyway. Any further involvement at this stage will just add a complication that we don't need. I'll explain more in our one-to-one this afternoon. In the meantime, why don't you have a look at the policies on the wire?
I will do.
Come on, guys, that wasn't the right answer. Nice though it would be to have a nice jolly over to New York on somebody else's ticket, that's not what it's about. So this was well above £250, and the judgment here really not only would be, you know, should you talk to your manager about that and get it approved. In this particular scenario, you just don't want to go there. They're not a current supplier. This was clearly a lure to try and get business from us, and we would be putting ourselves in a very difficult position by accepting it.
Yeah, I'd speak to Sarah about that. With something that big, you'd at least need to declare it. Actually, you'd probably need approval. It's all right to receive smaller gifts, but you just need to declare it.
Really? You think?
Yeah, look, it's okay to receive small gifts like Christmas hampers or the odd iPad, but you just need to declare it. There's a form on the wire. Besides, I think we're already in talks with Mobile Tech, so something like that might compromise it.
You're probably right. I didn't really realise. Thank you. In my old job, we didn't really have to think twice about something like that. I'll go talk to her.
Bigger business now. You just have to be mindful of these things.
Absolutely.
Sure. Well, do you want to send it over to me first thing in the morning? Okay. Yeah, no problem. We'll go over it then. Okay. Bye.
Hey Sarah, can I have a word with you, please?
Sure, come in.
Brilliant, thank you.
Do you want to take a seat?
Definitely.
That was the correct answer. Craig and Daniel did the right thing. This was clearly well above £250, where you need authorization for something like that, and they actually, by not accepting it, did the right thing, because this was not a current supplier. It's clearly an attempt to lure business from them, and they acted appropriately. We're coming to the end of a big meeting between TalkTalk and a large supplier whose contract is coming up for review in a couple of months' time. We've been with the business a long time, and our needs have changed since we initially signed and re-signed with the supplier a few years ago. Jenny's the account manager of the supplier, and Dave works for us.
That meeting was great, Dave. It's really good to hear how you want to take things forward.
Well, yeah, we're just around MySay results, and it's important that we get our processes right and make things right for the customers.
Yeah, of course. I know it's a change you've been keen to make. So, what are you doing for the rest of the day? We've got loads of ideas and examples of how BDA have helped other clients with similar challenges, And we're heading into town for dinner now, so why don't you join us and we can help you think through some of your ideas.
I would love to go and brainstorm with you guys, but we've got a team night out tonight. I can't.
Oh, really? Come on. We'll go to your favourite restaurant.
Hey Dave, what happened to you last night, man?
Oh, I ended up going out with Jenny and those guys from the meeting yesterday. We've got some good ideas on how they can support us.
What, again?
Well, yeah, they're a long-term supplier and kind of like an extension of the team. Why? What's the problem?
I know we're about to return to the contract and might not resign with them.
What, really?
Yep, mate. People are starting to talk. Seems you've been out loads with them lately.
Well, that was the wrong answer, although it is a bit of a grey area. It's okay to accept, a drink or a meal from a supplier, but on this occasion, I think it just probably strayed across the line between what's a personal relationship and what really should be a business relationship. The first message here is that it's okay to accept corporate gifts and hospitality. It's a perfectly natural part of business life, and the first thing you need to do just is use your common sense around it. Now, we've given you guidelines here that you can use. They're on the wire in policy form, as is the online form. So if it's okay to accept something like this without declaring it, but something like this, you really do need to declare. And in your estimation, if it's something of a value of over £250, you should get approval for it as well from your manager. There's help on the wire in terms of the policy documentation and the online form. Thank you for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.
Mate, great night last night.
It's so good, really.
Yeah, it's good when we all get together. Did you get back alright?
Yeah, I made the last train. It was just
Hi
crazy.
guys. You might have heard we are going to tender. We'll include BDA, but we're also going to look at the market too. So for now, please avoid any social events with BDA. I know we've been with them for a long time, but I don't want us to get in any tricky situations. If in doubt, just check with me.
Okay, sure. Thanks for the heads up.
That was the right answer. Now, it's a bit of a grey one, this one, because it's perfectly okay to accept a drink or a meal or something from a supplier. But on this occasion, it probably, the frequency and the level, etc., it probably just strayed into a personal relationship rather than a business relationship.